Hi guys, I hope that somebody's able to join me today. I just hopped on before lunch because I have a few minutes before lunch. I kind of want to take these off, but I look so tired. I'll leave them on. Okay. Pulling cards today for whatever. I thought I might come on and pull some cards for Brad Pitt. That sounds so random, but that's just what I was feeling like pulling cards for. So I'll start with that since I'm by myself right now. Hello, hi, Passionness. How are you? All right, so I'm gonna pull some cards and just see, for no reason at all, what's going on with Brad Pitt. I saw a thing that people are saying he's dating Aaliyah Shawkat. I'm probably saying that wrong. And then I just saw the thing that he did something for his makeup artist, which was nice, but the thing that I didn't really like about it was that he kept saying, like, yeah, this place was a dump, this was a shithole, you're welcome type of energy. And I was like, and everybody's like, Brad Pitt's such an angel, he's such a sweet energy. And I'm like, gosh, I don't really feel like it's sweet to come in somebody's like current space and be like, this is a shit pile you're living in or you're working out of or whatever, because she doesn't have the money that he does, and it's still her personal space. So I was like, when I saw that, I was like, gosh, really, Brad Pitt? That's not a nice thing to say. Like, you can't just walk around telling people that their space is a crap hole or whatever he said. Anyway, for no reason at all, we're starting out today with Brad Pitt, so here we go. You guys tell me what you want me to read on, and I'll read on whatever you like. A couple cards for Brad Pitt. What's some energies going on right now? Current energies for Brad Pitt. 3 of Pentacles. Creation and collaboration. Working together with a team to create something. And I don't feel like it's a movie. I feel like this is talking about some kind of artistic project. Possibly a book. I get possibly a memoir type of thing. Then we have Knight of Wands and 5 of Wands. So yeah, beat of my own drum type of thing. Let me hold all these up. Okay, so first was the 3 of Pentacles. That's that collaboration card. Then Knight of Wands, really joyful, really in a happy place, really enjoying freedom, it feels like. And then 5 of Wands, competition. Not so much conflict, but definitely aware that there are others around me who are working on the same type of thing that I'm working on, or even, you know, because he's an actor, going for the same movie role that I'm going for. So just being aware of that, and it feels like trying to train harder, trying to better myself, trying to learn this language or really be able to ride horses or whatever it is that actors always say that they can do so that I can get that role. That's what that feels like for me. If you guys are just hopping on, we're just for no reason at all checking out energies around Brad Pitt, because I was trying to do something until some of you hopped on. So what we get for Brad Pitt is 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, teamwork, some kind of creative project. And I don't feel like this is a movie or TV show. This is something that he's doing. See how these people kind of dress like they're artsy and they're, I don't want to say hippie-ish, but they could be. They got their loose baggy clothing. It kind of has like a hippie commune type of feel to it. So this could even be like a co-op type of project. I do feel like Brad Pitt at his core, at least he feels like he is like an earth, what do you say if it's, you know, if it's a woman you say earth mama, but he feels very like earth daddy, like very like he likes to be barefoot in the dirt, and I don't feel like he gets enough of that in his life. So I do feel like he could be working on like it feels like a community garden. I'm sorry I can't talk today. It feels like some kind of community garden or a vegetable co-op or something to do with food, but in a wholesome, earthy, putting his hands in the dirt kind of way. It's such a weird thing for me to say, but that's what that feels like to me, is that he's getting back to the earth or feeling grounded in some way. This could be, I know that he was painting for a while and then sculpting for a while, and the sculpting in particular, having your hands in clay is also very grounding. But again, it feels like he's working with some people on something that he's feeling very happy about and very proud of. I don't know if it's ever going to be shown to the world, but definitely in that collaborative, really good space with people that know you. So like you can wear the same shirt for 2 days in a row and they're not going to like send pictures to the tabloids. These are your actual friends. So it's a very peaceful, calming energy as well. And it feels like just, this is this place that I look forward to going to every day, or these are people that I look forward to being around every day. The next card that came out for him was the Knight of Wands. This is about freedom in a way that, like, I am free to express myself. I am free to, it's kind of a wild freedom. You see the stallion dancing behind her, and there's so much fire on this card, and she's just beating the drums like she wants to. It's just like it's a deep inhale and it's a deep exhale, and it's a really happy, playful freedom as well. And then again, the Five of Wands, competition. Not so much conflict. Sometimes this is for me inner conflict or conflict with loved ones, but right now it just feels like I'm aware that there's somebody else who's doing what I'm doing, or somebody else who is competing for, this could be about a movie role. I don't feel like it's connected to that first card. And I'm trying to also like train for this, diet for this, do what I need to do for this. It reminds me of a spy movie, because actually what I'm seeing in these red wands is those red laser beams. And I just remembered, what's the Sean Connery, Catherine Zeta-Jones, when they were both like at the height of their hotness. I love that movie. Where they go rob something, and she's got to go like all underneath there's a famous scene with her butt like up in the air, and she goes under the red laser thing. I hope somebody knows what I'm talking about. This is what that reminds me of, is Brad Pitt's like training for a spy movie. Oh, you heard it here first. Brad Pitt comes out as a spy in his next film. You heard it here first. All right, so that was just kind of a warm-up, because I didn't want to just sit here with dead air. Well, don't care about Brad, talk about Jen. I know, right? I love Jennifer Aniston. Okay, well, tell me some questions. I'm trying not to flash you guys, too. I'm trying to be modest. Tell me what you want me to read on. I'm here for that. Angelina and Megan, they vibe, actually. Are you talking about the two of them? Or are you talking about they have similar energies? What does Brad think about? I don't, you know what? I get such chill, like I said, Earth Daddy energy. I don't think he gives two it's about it. Angelina and Megan. I don't think that Angie wants any part of that, but I will ask. I'm gonna switch decks. This is a more masculine energy deck for me, so this very to the point. I'll say it that way, very blunt. What's going on with Angelina mentoring Megan? Does Angelina want to mentor Megan? Does Megan really want to be mentored by Angelina? What can you tell me about that? It's a weird thing. The Emperor in reverse. She doesn't want any part of that. The Emperor is that person in charge, that person in control. Could represent a mentor. Could also represent, this is interesting and I will clarify, but Angelina, for many years, she may or may not be now, but for many years she was very close with her father, and even I feel like from far away, this is just energy that I'm getting as I'm sitting right here talking to you guys. I feel like even from far away, she admires him and loves him, and she's not okay with the Thomas Markle stuff. I know that sounds funny, but that's just what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like she's like, that's your dad, man. Like, it's not okay. However, this could also be interpreted, if the Emperor represents the patriarchy, that could be something that they have between them, because Angelina trying to make Brad look a certain way right in the media, and Megan trying to make her dad and possibly Harry look a certain way in the media. They do have that in common. The Tower comes out, it's in the reverse. I'm sorry, somebody said something the other day about not being able to see my cards. I'm so sorry that you can't. I could put them closer to me, but I still don't think that you could see them. But I'm working on it. I'm going to try to get a different setup so that you guys can see the cards as they come out. Because I know you want to. I'm sorry. If I could make it where I could not be on camera and the cards be on camera, I would be all about it. But I don't know how to do those things, and I've got to take a look at it. So I promise that I will. So I have Emperor in reverse, and the Tower in reverse, to me, you know, we're avoiding calamity. We're avoiding catastrophe, or delaying or stalling it. Or I just don't want that catastrophe. No, 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups in reverse. That's all I need to know about this, okay? The Tower in reverse, we're avoiding disaster, okay? 5 of Pentacles, beggars. They're beggars. I don't want any beggars at my door. I know how that sounds to you. It's not me saying it, but that's what that feels like. No, nope, the door's locked. 3 of Cups. And especially in this deck and a couple others that I have, this is feminine energy. This is collaborating with similar It's like a sisterhood energy. It's in the reverse. No, I don't want any part of that. No, don't put my name and her name in the same sentence. Or are you kidding? And I also feel like Angelina is sincere in her humanitarian efforts, and she probably recognizes insincerity when she sees it. It feels like a no. It's a no, no, no. Put a little jab insult in there, and no. And did I mention no? So I don't feel like she's open or receptive to it at all. She's not interested. What else? Sorry, guys. I have to lean over so I can read your comments. Their energies, yeah. Yeah. Possibly, but I do think that Angelina is a real humanitarian. Like, she goes to Cambodia to bring awareness to that, to what's going on over there. She goes to the Sudan to bring awareness to that. And so she doesn't want to be a part of something that, you know, a lot of us don't even really know. It's not clear what's going on with Harry and Meghan, and there are, I think, some energies, some people on the fence, and they're kind of standoffish because it's not, you don't want to say yes and you don't know what you're saying yes to. So that could be a factor as well. Will Jennifer Aniston do a movie soon? I mean, probably. She does them a lot, right? Thank you. It's a dress, but I put on leggings because, obviously, but I didn't want to flash you guys. It's so comfortable. It's very soft, like, to the touch, and I got it at TJ Maxx, who I probably miss more than I miss some actual people during this lockdown. That's where I get a lot of my great clothes. Yeah, it's from TJ Maxx, but thank you. Just reading on whether Jennifer will do a movie soon. You guys asked me some questions. Tell me what you want to know about. I had a weird dream about Britney Spears last night. I don't know why. I just thought about that. She's in decision mode right now. She's got some internal conflict. 5 of Wands is what came out. I'll hold it up for you in just a minute. Son of Swords. Don't want to rush on into anything. They both came out in reverse. This deck, I don't do reversals. It says not to do reversals. I know people do what they want, but I do what I want to, but I don't do reversals in this deck. So, conflict, and I don't want to rush into anything. Fool's Rush in. She may be feeling like she's not getting a lot of good offers or good roles. I don't see any. The thing that's interesting too, these cards are very black and white. This is really logical. There's not any passion. There's not any joy. So she may not be presented right now with anything that makes her feel like that's incredible or I really need to be in that. Son of Pentacles. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't feel like it's a person to me though. It's just taking a time out, because we had that, you know, Fool's Rush in card, and now we're just like, you know, taking a breather right now. Everything's quiet. Spending time in the dark. I also am kind of feeling like headaches a little bit because of these two cards. She's looking down, right? Swords are mental energy, and then this one is in the dark. Kind of like, you know, when somebody has a really bad migraine and they need the lights all to be shut off, it kind of feels like that. So, not super specific, but there you go. Now, I'm not going to draw personal cards here on the live. I don't really do that. If you want a personal reading, though, you can email me, okay, honey? I miss TJ too, TJ Maxx. I missed that huge sale somebody had posted about. They do this really huge annual sale, and I didn't know about it, so I didn't get to go. But next year I will be there with bells on. I just wanted to pull a card for you guys for the collective right now, because I'm not really seeing questions. But the card that came out, I love it so much, is Lakshmi, Bright Future. You know what she says? Can you read that at the bottom? Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. I've been telling you guys this. There have been other readers that are saying this, but it's really the truth. And I know that it's hard because in the physical reality, it feels like everything is not going to be fine. Everything's not currently fine. We're not okay. But we are okay, and everything is going to be okay. You have a bright future. You have a lot to look forward to. A lot of really good times ahead. Good relationships and good meals out at those restaurants that I know you're missing, because I am too. Soccer games and poker nights and whatever it is that you do that you look forward to, we'll be back. We're going to get back to it. Bright future. I love this card. Very colorful, very sunny. Lakshmi is your favorite, and happy birthday, Angel Pathways. Aw, would sing to you, but you would love it if I didn't, trust me. But happy birthday. How wonderful for you. What will the economy look like, it says, by December 2020? That's a, let's take a look. I'm sorry I'm slinging my hair. I know I do that. I've been doing that forever. I've had long hair most of my life. A couple of, like, I get the mom hair when I have babies. I cut it real short because you can't take care of yourself and take care of a child. But I do the sling thing, and I had a friend of mine, he's still my friend, pointed out to me in like 8th grade. He was like, why do you always like do that with your hair, like sling your head that way? And I'm like, I don't know, just to get it out of my eyes, and I don't want to keep touching it, so I just sling it. So it's something that I don't even know that I'm doing, so I'm sorry if it annoys you. I'm not that sorry. But it's not on purpose, but it's also not a tick or anything. It's just me getting my hair out of my eyes. Okay. All right. What is the economy going to look like by December of this year? What can you tell me about the economy, the world economy, U.S. economy, finances? Besides Lakshmi, who comes out in her wonderful, joyful abundance and says you have a bright future ahead. What else can we know? King of Swords in the reverse. We may not have all of the information. We may not be given a full or total truth by that time. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. So for many people, it will not be, we're not going to be back on solid ground financially. Like if you lost a bunch of money in your 401k, or your investments dipped, or I don't know how any of that stuff works, but if you have money issues right now, they may not be fully okay by December of this year. It takes a long time for these things to get back on track, and I don't want you to hear that and be discouraged, and I am going to clarify. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for me, please. Son of Pentacles. Again, Knight of Pentacles. It's just slow moving. That's all that means. We're going to have to, when things start opening again and you go back, please do go back to your favorite local businesses, but it's going to take some time for them to catch back up, right? Clarify you know what to do. Strength card to clarify that Four of Wands in reverse. Persistence, perseverance. This is that quiet strength. We always talk about that quiet strength, that willingness to push forward, to push through. We have, so I'm going to hold these up for you. I look like my mom when I do that well. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and Knight of Pentacles. So by December, not everybody's going to be feeling like everything is where it should be, but that's just because it's slow moving. It doesn't mean it's not coming, okay? It's so important that you don't only trust what you see with your physical eyes. And I know I say this a lot, but think of the movie Inception, okay? Everything is an illusion. And everything that you're seeing now, our current reality now, is based on the things that we manifested collectively weeks ago. And that will continue to be the case. So the more that you affirm and the more that you visualize that I'm more than okay, I am more than provided for, everything is going to work out, not just and everything be replaced like it was before. I'm going to have more than I did before. Okay, go ahead and start doing that now, because it is coming in. I think we're already starting to see some efforts, some things getting back on track, some conversations, I'll say, being had about things being back on track. But it takes a little while. It takes a while. it's already, I feel like it's already moving, but it's moving like molasses. Like that, what is that movie with the sloth that works at the DMV? It feels like that right now. That's what we're all feeling it. We are all feeling it. And you're like, I can't do anything about this, but you can. Affirmations, believing, visualizing, meditating, knowing that you're going to be okay, knowing that Lakshmi is telling you the truth. You have a bright future ahead. It's all going to be okay. Okay? So don't sit in a place of worry, because you're going to be okay. With that Four of Wands in reverse came out, we got the Strength card to clarify. So yeah, it's unstable, even by December. For some of us, I don't feel like this is for all of us. For some people, even by December, we're going to still be feeling like our house is not organized. We kind of got put on our heads. But the important thing is to embody this energy here. Okay? It's not a strength that yells. It's not a strength that has to flex and say, I am strong. You don't have to tell other people that you're strong, because they can see that in you, in the way that you conduct yourself, in the way that you continue to push forward, in the way that you're exhausted and you haven't eaten or whatever it is, and you just keep believing. And you have to believe to see. It's not the other way around. You don't see to believe. You have to believe in order to see it. So the quicker you get yourself to a state of believing and knowing and going ahead and being grateful for this stuff that you can't see with your physical eyes, the sooner that stuff is going to show up for you. Okay? Okay. The number 11 is significant here, but I don't know why. But I have 11 and 11 and 11. So this could I know you asked about December, but this could be around November 11th even. I don't know why. Could be starting to turn around by that time. And I'm not talking about, Lord have mercy, I'm not talking about that's when we'll be allowed to come out of our houses. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying economy-wise, because that was a question. Money-wise, we might really start to see an upturn in November. So by December, we won't be okay. But we're looking at going up again around November. Real tangible things that we can look at and say, it's working. Okay? Does that make sense? I'm just reading, you guys. I'm trying to see what else is on here. Can you talk a little about crystals? Maybe what to get to start out with? Sure. If you guys don't mind me talking about crystals, I've got them behind me. I have a grid, but I'll just break it apart for you. I think I've shown you some of the ones that I have before. This one is my kid's favorite. It's peacock ore, and I got this at the New Orleans Gem and Lapidary, I think is the name of it. There's a team of brilliant, beautiful women that work there. So if you're in that area, go there. This thing, I don't pick it up much. It gets off on your hands, but it's really cute and sparkly. So there's that one. The thing that I always start with is amethyst, because amethyst is my own birthstone. So whatever your birthstone is, this is what I tell people. That's the one to start with, because that's going to be the one that probably resonates with you. You won't have to guess at it. Your birthstone is going to feel good to you. It's going to feel like home to you. It's going to feel familiar to you. So amethyst, I have a ton of amethyst jewelry. I have an agate necklace that I wear. I've got, things, gifts from people, because they know that amethyst is my thing. Amethyst is also a little bit more masculine energy, and all I mean by that is that it's more of a protector. And amethyst is for protection. It can also be used for healing. And then, the other things that I say are look for signs even when you're picking out stones. I'll do a whole video on this because I'm just talking like all over the place. But this one I love. This is a jasper, a leopard jasper. And I got it at that same place in New Orleans. Okay. And I like that place because they have polished stones, but they also have uncut stones, and they have geodes that you can, break yourself and things like that. So whatever you're looking for, they have those things there. So the leopard jasper, I wasn't going to buy this. I didn't know anything about it. I don't know about its properties or what it does. But when I walked past the bin, I don't know if you guys can see this. There's a heart. There's a heart on this stone. And hearts for me are a sign or a symbol from passed on loved ones, especially one in particular. I'm not going to talk about it because I will cry, but I saw a heart on this stone. and I picked it up. And I had to have it. I knew it was for me. So this stone I put under my pillow if I've been having nightmares or certain things related to that. I don't want to, that's personal for me. But I do think there are times when you see things that you know are for you. And the only thing that you can really do is go out and look. Go to a gem place. I always think that it's better to do your tarot and your gems in person because there is energy. You have energy. These stones have energy. There's another great place in New Orleans also. Now they're only polished stones, I think, but they're called Hex. Love that store. I love that store, and I go every time I go to New Orleans. Let me see what else I have. I have a piece of aquamarine up here. I just loved it. I love mermaids. I love the color. And if you want to know, like, very quickly, like a quick resource, there's an app called Stone, Stone, and it will tell you about gemstones based on their vibe and based on their properties. And you can sort of search, you can search by color, I think, or by like, I need something to calm me down, or I need something for, you know, prosperity and abundance, and it'll show you things that are for that. I keep looking back because I don't know. I have obsidian. I love obsidian. Obsidian is made from lava, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a very, very powerful protection stone. I don't know that I have any behind me. I have a ring that I wear that's black obsidian, and that is more powerful than amethyst. It's a very powerful for protecting and absorbing of negative energy. So if I, for example, am going to be around a very negative person or what feels to me like a very negative situation, or I'm expecting conflict somewhere that I'm going, I put that ring on because I don't want any of that, and I don't want it sticking to me. And I imagine this little ring creating a force field around me, and I think that kind of stuff works. So I know that that sounds kooky. I am a little bit kooky. It's fine. This one you will probably all recognize if you know stones at all. This is Tiger's Eye. I don't know if I should go through and tell you guys all the little reasons I picked these up because they're going to sound so silly and they're so personal, but Tiger's Eye is another, for me, it's a very masculine energy. And it has to do with strength. I'm gonna leave that story for another day as well. I'm looking for what else. I have a chakra. This used to be on a necklace and it broke. This one is for chakra healing and chakra balancing. So it's several stones all fused together. You see the amethyst down on the bottom. I don't know all of the others that are in it, but also from that store in New Orleans. And I used to wear it just like this, just against my skin, because you absorb the properties of the stones. I very much believe in putting stones on your skin. When you meditate, you may want to take a specific stone depending on what you're meditating on and putting it on your forehead or your third eye or other areas if you can, you know, close to your chakras on your body. Some people get massages this way. I've never met a massage therapist that does it this way. So they just think that I'm kooky when I ask, but that's okay. But when I meditate, I will sometimes take a specific stone that has to do with a specific issue or something that I want to embody or something that I want to put out or something I want to heal. And I put that stone on myself, usually up here where my third eye, just to sort of enhance the energy, right? To sort of enhance the energy of that meditation. I got a red light, so I hope that didn't like cut off on you guys. I will do a whole video, I promise. This one, Botswana agate. I don't know if you can see this. It's totally smooth on one side, and it's lined like a fingerprint on the other. And that's literally why I picked it up. I believe in following intuition when you're doing anything that has to do with magical things. I don't believe in reading books. I do believe in reading books for getting knowledge. I have thousands of books. But I don't believe that you should pick up a book and open it up and the book says that you should like this stone because whatever, or if you want whatever. I don't really believe in following rules so much as I believe in going with what my heart and my gut tells me. There's a reason you have intuition. There's a reason you have that inner voice. So for me, this one, wasn't planning on getting it either, just like the leopard that had the heart on it. Looks like a fingerprint. And for me, I was going through something at the time and I was having a lot of self-doubt. And when I saw this, I instantly got the message that you are unique. There's no one who can do what you can do in the way that you can do it. And I needed that message so much. And it was such a balm for my heart, for what I was going through, that I knew that one was for me. So I picked it up. So I do have a lot back there, and I think I'm gonna halt this here, and I will do a whole video on stones and like how I think you should pick them. And you know, I have had stones that I bought them and then turned out their energy didn't like mesh with mine. I didn't really like the way that they felt. You know, I'll talk about what to do about that. I also have I've got a water bottle back there with crystals in it that was a gift with moon water and things. So we'll go over that in a crystals video. I'm so glad you asked me that, but it'll be much better if I can organize my thoughts, because I feel like I'm just rambling at you guys and you're so kind to still be here with me. All right. Any other questions? Wayne Dyer, you'll see it when you believe it. That's the truth. It's the truth. I love Wayne Dyer too. I love Tiger's Eye too. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Tiger's Eye. I see a lot of jewelry on Etsy made out of Tiger's Eye, and if I could, I would probably buy it all. I think that my phone is, I'm starting to see a delay when I move, so I think my phone is going to die soon. So I'm going to end this now. I'm so sorry, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and asking questions and just kind of hanging out with me today. Yes, for those of you that always ask me to schedule, I will try my best to like tell you when the next one is. It's hard because I have kids running around in the house and things now, but I'll try. I'm going to go ahead and start making notes today for this gemstone video. I know it's getting long. I can't go out and get it cut. I can't go see my hairdresser. I know it is. It's very long. I was telling my mom yesterday on the phone, when I stand up, it's almost down to my waist. It's like, it's past my, yeah, it's almost down to my waist now. Especially when it's straight, it just goes and goes and goes and goes. But I like it. I don't mind it. I love long hair. Anyway, see how easily distracted I am, guys. So I'm going to do a video on the gems. You have given me some inspiration, so I'll be working on that. I'm making some notes. And that way when I come back to you, I will have much better information, because I don't want to just throw disjointed thoughts out there at you all the time, even though that is kind of what I do, and it not make sense and it not be helpful. That's the most important thing to me, is that it be informative and helpful and help you be able to know like how to get started. That's how I'm still learning about a lot of stuff, and when I find videos that tell me here's a way that you could try this out for yourself, that without like, you know, jumping headfirst into something, that helps me. So I'll try to do that for you guys also. I love you guys so much. I wish I could just hang out here, but I gotta go do stuff. Eat lunch, feed lunch, all of that. Let me know how you're doing. If you need somebody to chat with in the lockdown, if you want a personal reading or anything like that, do email me. It's tarot.goddess@yahoo.com. Promise I'll tell you when the next video is going to be, the next live, so you guys don't miss it. And I hope that you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.